this kind of gets me in the mood. Gratitude affirmations. But imagine if every single time you saw your home screen, it's actually a genius thing. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the upgrade. If you guys are new here, my name is Grace. Come and join me on Insta where you get so much more of me and the upgrade and my daily stuff as well. You get a lot of the behind the scenes kind of cool stuff that you don't get to see in all the vlogs. So come and follow me over there, and welcome to the upgrade. So today's one, you've seen by the title, is very exciting, and it is, I think it's a first. I think it's the first time that we are actually doing a dedicated upgrade vlog on this one. I know we've spoken about it before and we've definitely talked about things to do with it, but I don't think we've really delved into it full on. So this is really, really exciting. So last week, if you guys were following me on Instagram, you would have seen my stories. We had a little bit of a D&M about the content that you guys see here on the upgrade and how much you guys are loving it. And that was amazing. But I put up a sneaky poll. I kind of hid it in between a bunch of other stuff. It asked you guys about goal setting and manifestation and law of attraction, and are you guys interested in that kind of stuff? Do you guys currently practice it? Is that something that you guys want to look into upgrading yourselves? And I had a bombardment of DMs in my Insta the second I put up that poll, and I really didn't think you guys were even going to pay that much attention to it because I kind of mixed it in between all of the other kind of content that we normally do on this channel, and it really got you guys going. So many of you asked a lot about beginning manifestation and beginning the law of attraction. So it seems like it's very new to a lot of people, and then a lot of people were saying that they have been practicing it but they don't really know where they are with it and all of that kind of stuff. So I thought, why not today? Oh, by the way, I'm back in Melbourne, which is why the setting looks a little bit different. I'm in Amy's bedroom at her parents' house. If you guys don't know the whole story of why I'm not living in Melbourne, then you need to go over to the Sunday Everyday vlogs and go check them out, because it's a whole thing and we don't have time to go through it today. But I'm back in Melbourne and I'm in Amy's bedroom at her parents' house. That's why things look a little bit different. But I thought, I'm spending the afternoon doing some goal setting, realigning myself for the rest of the week, and I thought, why not do it with you guys? Why don't I bring you guys along and do a little bit of a manifest with me? We can do it together. You guys can watch this vlog to learn a little bit about it, see my best tools, my best tips and tricks for it. Or you could put it on when you're doing your manifesting or journaling or whatever it is that you guys do in your routine to upgrade yourself, and we can kind of do it together. So if you're new to it, if you're new to all of it, then grab a journal, pick up a notepad, get anything and sit down, because we're going to do some really, really cool manifesting this afternoon together. So I've obviously got some really comfy clothes on. I've just got my pajama shorts on. They're so cute. They're like pink little checkered ones. And I've got a really comfy oversized t-shirt like every day. And I've just sat down on Amy's bed and I thought I would get out my journal and do some goal setting. For me, my goal setting routine absolutely includes manifesting and law of attraction kind of stuff. It really re-centers myself and reorientates myself to my goals and what I'm aiming for, not just for that day, but for the week and months up ahead. So I have a notebook with me. This is a big one, but get whatever one that you guys like. If you want a little pocket one that can go in your handbag, get a little one of those. If you like a journal, I think a lot of people really connect to those kind of books. So get yourself a journal or something like that to start yourself off with your like manifesting journey, because it really is a journey. But if you didn't know what it is, there is a lot of information out there. So I encourage you to go and educate yourself on it, because we love an educated gal here. There's a lot of resources and a lot of people who genuinely know what they're talking about. And maybe you can teach me some stuff as well. So leave any of your tips and tricks or your methods that you guys use down in the comments below, because I love trying your upgrade hacks all the time. But in a nutshell, we know that everything around us creates an electrical current. Everything around us is energy and it's a frequency. Ourselves as human beings, we create an energy and a frequency. We emit it every day. And manifesting in the law of attraction, it's really about harnessing that energy and the frequency that we give off and actually channeling it into something that we want. So a lot of people look at manifesting as a way to get things in life. People really want a new car, so they think they're going to manifest a new car out of nowhere. And to be fair, I think it's understandable why people think that, because that is how it tends to happen. But I think it's important to know that just manifesting something doesn't mean that you're just going to gain it. Manifesting is really about learning about your frequency and the energies that you're putting out. So instead of thinking of manifesting something and gaining it, you should really think about channeling and harnessing your energy and your frequency to move yourself towards the thing that you want in life. So instead of you gaining something, it's really about harnessing yourself to realign yourself with the frequency of something that you want. So I know that that can be a little bit difficult to understand. So if you're a little bit lost there, that's a-okay, because it does take a long time to understand it and envision yourself as that. So take the time now, if you need to go and research. There's a lot of other YouTube videos on there. Read some really great books about it. But know that it's not just about getting things in life. A lot of it is about learning things about yourself and then learning about your energies and your frequencies that you're putting out into the world every day. So that's really the way that I think about this. So as always, for the upgrade, I'm going to give you guys something, because that's what this is about. It's about teaching ourselves. You guys teach me every day, and I'm here to teach you guys every Thursday about a new way to upgrade yourself, because there's just so much in life that we want to improve about ourselves, and there's so much more to enjoy in life the more we work on ourselves. So today I'm going to give you 3 different tools to use to manifest things and to learn about the law of attraction. And it's really a consciousness exercise a lot of the time. So when you're doing these things, make sure that you are present in the moment. Make sure you are taking the time to really center yourself and create the space that's going to allow for that kind of insight. Don't be doing this on your commute to work if it's too noisy and you're too hot and you're thinking about the day ahead and you've just got too much else on your mind. That's not really the time and place for it. I'm just going to put my glasses on because I do have my notepad down here that I have my notes on, and so I want to read that. I'm just going to pop them on for the meantime. So my first tool, I guess, is it really a tool, or my first approach to manifesting is 3 questions. This kind of gets me in the mood. It sets the scene a little bit. It brings my mind round and centers it and focuses on what we're trying to achieve and what we're looking at. So these are the 3 questions I start with when I'm looking at my journaling, or I'm starting my journaling, or I'm doing some manifesting techniques. These are the 3 questions. So my first one is, what is my intention for today? So just for today, what is my intention? What do I want out of today? Do I want to have a very productive day? Do I have a lot of study, a lot of work to do, and I want to be really productive with my time? Do I want to focus on being calm today? Am I quite stressed lately and I need a full day of being able to really focus on staying calm and breathing? So if someone asked me, how was your day today? I would say it was really productive, or it was really calming. What is my intention for today? So my second question is, what am I grateful for receiving? This one doesn't have a timeline attached to it, because some days I'll be really grateful for the amount of time that I got to spend with Amy, but other days I'll be really grateful for the loving, supportive people I have in my life. So I tend to not add a timeline to it, like what am I grateful for exactly today or exactly this week. I really like to keep it open, because some days I'm really focused on the broader things in life, like the long-term things, and I don't want to limit my gratitude affirmations to those. So I like to keep this one really broad. What am I grateful for receiving? And then my third question is, how am I going to center my goal and manifest what I want? So a really actionable question. How are you going to do it? What skills are you going to take? What tasks are you going to do? What steps are you going to do to actually manifest it? What are the actionable things that you're going to do to create this manifestation? So maybe right now, if you're beginning, it's writing these 3 questions out. Maybe you do these 3 questions at the start of every day and at the end of every day. Maybe as well as these 3 questions, you also got other tools, like the other ones I'm going to show you later in this video, that you're also doing to manifest the same intention or the same goal. So list the actual steps that you're taking to manifest or to center this goal. So those are the 3 questions I ask myself every time I start my journaling. There's always multiple ones to go with it that day, because they always change. There's always new things that I'm looking for, that I'm grateful for. So I tend to add and build on those questions, but that's the 3 that I start with. And I think they're really, really good prompts to go with. So take a minute now, go and spend some time alone, spend some time in a safe, calm place for you, and just journal out some answers to those 3 questions, because I think they'll be really, really insightful. Okay, now my next tool, I think most of you would have heard of before. I think this is probably one of the most famous tools when it comes to law of attraction and manifesting, and it's really famous because it's really good. I think it has a lot of benefits. So it is the 3-6-9 rule. Sometimes it's referred to as the 3x3x3 rule, and you can just do what works for you. Manifesting in the law of attraction is so intimately personal, and it is absolutely not one fits all. You really have to try different things to see what works for you the most and what you feel most aligned with. So the 369 rule is, we're going to start with the first one, number 3. You're going to write out 3 times, what do I desire? What am I after? What am I trying to manifest in life? What is it that I want? And just write it out nice and clear. Make sure you get your wording right. Think about it first, make it clear, make sure you understand it, and write out 3 times in a row, what is it I desire? What am I manifesting? The next one, you're going to write out 6 times, and it's what is my intention? This one's important, so it's not as superficial as the first one, just what is it that I want? But what is your intention? Why do you want it? What is it going to bring you? What is the point of having this in your life? You need to really think about this one and make sure it's purposeful. Why do you want it? And then you're going to write out 9 times, what will it look, feel, or be like when you have it. So this one's really about envisioning, throwing yourself forward into the future. What will your life look like with this? Really envision it. You've got to think about yourself in the future. What is it going to bring to you guys? And by doing the 369 method, I think it really kind of nuts out a lot of the deep rooted feelings about why you want things and what you're trying to chase, and it can really keep you honest as well, because if you are trying to chase things in life that aren't good for you or aren't beneficial to you, then I think that can really be revealed when you do this task. So 369 is a really good one. It's a very famous one, and it's famous for a reason, because it does work. It makes the intention of what you want and what it will be like when you have it very clear, so it can stay at the forefront of your consciousness, and you can constantly be putting that energy and frequency out and moving towards that object or thing that you're manifesting. And then my third tool, this one is not for everyone, I know, but it is a big one for me. I'm such a visual person. Obviously, I like making videos. I'm a really visual person, and that's what resonates with me a lot when I'm learning things about myself. So my third tool is obviously going to be a mood board or a vision board. I feel like they have such poor reputations of what they are, that they're quite a childish thing, a very amateur thing. But I think if you are thinking about why you're doing it, it's actually a genius thing. Audio and written tools do not work for everyone. I'm a visual learner, so as much as I can write something out, and it does help me, seeing it in a picture format or drawing it in a planning format works so much better for my mind. It sinks in better and it lodges better for me. So of course, mood boards and vision boards are going to work better for me. So if you do initially hear mood or vision board and you kind of immediately turn away from it, give it a second chance, because I think it can be a very, very clever tool that a lot of people don't tap into. And especially if you know that you're a visual learner and you guys aren't giving this a chance, I think you should really rethink and give it a go, because it could be an incredibly insightful thing for you. So what I mean by vision or mood boards, it's not necessarily what it used to be for me, which was sitting on my bed with a bunch of magazines and cutting out posters and, you know, making pictures and things like that. That's not really what it's about for me. I want a very clear picture, a very clear idea in picture format of what I'm manifesting or what I want. And I want that to be constantly a stimulus for me. So when we do journaling and we make a clear goal and things like that, we make it so clear that it's constantly on our minds. We're constantly thinking about it and saying those words. I want the exact same thing to happen, but just in picture format. I want to constantly be seeing these images, so my consciousness is continually stimulated with these pictures and these visions. And by doing that, I'm seeing on the daily, multiple times a day, the frequency of these things that I'm after. So what I like to do is the basic one. Always I head to Pinterest first. I Pinterest things and I find pictures that really align with me and how I'm feeling and what I'm trying to manifest, and I save them in my phone. I save them as photos. Then I go and change my phone background. So I change my phone background to a picture of something that I'm manifesting. I change my laptop background to a picture of things that I'm manifesting. I go onto Instagram and I look at hashtags that are related to it and I follow those hashtags. So you can see how in a day, how many times I will be bombarded with this constant influx of stimulus of things that are related to what I'm manifesting. And think about how many times you go on your phone. Imagine how many times you would see your home screen in a day. Now I think a lot of you guys have home screens of just pictures of friends or families, loved ones, our pets and all of that, and that is wonderful. But imagine if every single time you saw your home screen, subconsciously it contributed to what you were manifesting. Imagine how much more energy would be put into that manifestation every single time you saw it. And then times it by 3 because you're also looking at your laptop, and think of all of the time that you go on social media. Imagine if every 5, 10, 20 posts was another one from that hashtag that you've been following, and think about how intentional that could really be. So I would definitely give mood boards and vision boards a go and think about the stimulus that not only you can create for yourself, but that you can subconsciously put into your mind by the things around you. So I hope you guys like that. That's my 3 tools, or my best tools for manifesting and the law of attraction, especially if you are beginning or starting into it. I hope you guys try some out, and if you do, you must let me know. Tag me on Instagram. I love seeing so many of your upgrade posts, seeing you guys do the things, or journaling or beauty things or home things that we talk about and do on the upgrade is so humbling and so exciting, because I just love helping you guys upgrade into the best version of yourself and creating your absolute dream lives. So I hope this was a good video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on Sunday for our everyday vlog. This one is going to be a really good one actually. Keep an eye out for Sunday because we have something very exciting to share for you. Otherwise, upgraders, I'll see you next Thursday for our next upgrade vlog. Bye!